Ibuka made a deal with darkness, a deal born from pain, a deal he never understood. And now, it's too late. The price must be paid. You're watching African Tales Magic, bringing timeless African tales to your screen. Hit that subscribe button and never miss a story. Thank you. The morning sun shines with golden light, reflecting off the rusty iron gates of Ikemba Memorial College. Students cluster near the entrance, their eyes wide with curiosity. A young woman steps through the gates, her presence commanding silence. She is a daisy, a simple wrapper tied with elegant precision. Her smile radiates warmth, her body glowing as if kissed by the dawn itself. Her eyes, though, holds a secret, sharp, predatory, and faintly luminous even in the daylight. By morning, Aya had woven her disguise as a daisy, a vision of charm and grace. The school welcomed her with open arms, blind to the predator lurking beneath her radiant facade. Students whisper as her daisy glides through the dusty courtyard, her laughter a melody that dances on the breeze. Boys nudge each other, blushing at her beauty. Girls admire her poise, mimicking her confident stride. Teachers gathered on the veranda and nod approvingly, charmed by her soft-spoken greetings and promises to keep the school spotless. Mrs. Okonkwo, the math teacher, claps Adaize's hands, her face beaming. "Welcome, Adaize," Mrs. Okonkwo said. "A housekeeper with your grace is what Ikemba Memorial College needs. The children will love you." Adaize's smile widens, and her eyes flicker briefly. From the edge of the courtyard, Ebuka watches, half hidden behind a mango tree. His thin frame trembles, not with fear, but with a cold, calculating resolve. He clutches his one notebook, his fingers tracing the edges, his mind replaying the forest paths. They deserve it, he thinks, picturing Ifeanyi's stunts, Emeka's kicks, Onyeka's cruel laughter. Days unfold in a montage of deceptive calm. Adaeze sweeps the classrooms, her broom moving with an almost supernatural grace, dust swelling like spirits answering a call. In the dining hall, she serves steaming plates of fried rice and goat meat, a smile disarming the students as they queue with chipped enamel plates. She chats with them, her voice warm as the Harmattan evening, but her eyes remain sharp, scanning the crowd like a hawk cycling praise. At night, she lingers in the shadow of the school's cracked corridor, her figure blending with darkness, her laughter echoing faintly like a warning carried by the wind. One humid evening, as the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the school, Adaeze finds Ifeanyi in a dimly lit hallway. Adaize's voice, only sweet, cuts through the air. "Ifeanyi," Adaeze called, "I hear you're struggling with mathematics. Meet me in the old classroom at 9 p.m. and I will help you understand everything." "Wow, Auntie Adaeze, you are the best," Ifeanyi replied happily. That night, the abandoned classroom is a tomb of neglect. Cobwebs draped the corner like ghostly veils, and moonlight spills through the broken window, painting the cracked wall in silver and shadow. Ifeanyi walks in, his confidence fading as the door creaks closed. Adaeze stands by the chalkboard, her smiles gone, her eyes glowing with an unnatural light. Her voice becomes a low hypnotic chant, the words ancient like the growl of the forest itself. Ifeanyi's face goes blank, his body swaying like a puppet on invisible strings. Adaeze leads him through the school's cracked fence into the dense forest beyond. The air grows thick. A blood-curdling scream pierces the night, sharp and fleeting, then silence. In the forest clearing, Aya stands in her true form, her matted hair wide, her jagged teeth gleaming. She has swallowed Ifeanyi whole, his existence erased in a single gulp. A shadow melts into the darkness as she slips back through the fence, her hunger briefly satisfied. Days later, Ikemba Memorial College is a cauldron of fear. Posters of Ifeanyi labeled missing plasters the school's walls. Students huddle in group, their whispers sharp with panic, their eyes darting to the shadows that seem to move on their own. The dining hall, once alive with laughter, is subdued, the clatter of plates muted. Teachers hold emergency meetings in the staff room, their voices strained, their faces drawn. The principal, Mr. Nwosu, paces, his usual authority frayed. First, Ifeanyi, and now no leads. The police are useless. What is happening to our school? Mr. Nwosu shouted. Parents arrive in droves, their wails echoing through the courtyard as they demand answers. The forest beyond the cracked fence is searched, its tangled paths yielding nothing but mud and silence. Rumors spread like wildfire, some whispers of kidnappers, others of spirits angered by the school's encroachment on sacred land. The air grows heavy with dread, the harmattan wind carrying an unnatural chill. The police searched, parents wailed, but no trace was found. And Ebuka? He watched it all with a secret smile, his vengeance unfolding like a dark flower. Adaeze, undeterred, continues her hunt. She approaches Emeka in the dining hall. She offers to tutor him in English. Emeka, desperate to avoid another failing grade, agrees, his eyes bright with trust. The next night, Onyeka falls to her charm, lured by promises of help with chemistry. Each night, another boy vanishes, their screams swallowed by the forest's endless depths. The school descends into chaos. Students avoid dark corners whispering of a curse. The broken fence is covered with rough planks, but it feels useless. It's like trying to block a storm with a door. Before we dive back in, make sure to subscribe to African Tales Magic. More powerful tales await. Now let's return back to the story. Ibuka walks through the school like a ghost, his glasses shining in the light of the evening sun. His classmates' fear makes him feel very good. He passes a classroom and got the shocker of his life. He freezes, his heart launching. Adaeze is speaking to Uloma, her hand resting lightly on Uloma's shoulder. Uloma smiles, her neatly dressed hair catching the light, oblivious of the danger. Ebuka's mind screams, "No, not her, not Uloma." He waits until Adaeze glides away, then rushes to Uloma, his voice trembling with urgency. "What conversation were you having with Auntie Adaeze?" Ebuka asked. Uloma, smiling but confused. She offered to assist me with my schoolwork. She even said we can start tonight, that I should meet her at 9 p.m. in the abandoned classroom, Uloma said happily. Ibuka's eyes widen, panic seizing his chest like a vice. His hands shake, his glasses slipping down his nose. "Ha!" he shouted. Uloma startled. "What is the problem?" Ebuka, shaking his head, his voice strained, answered, "There's nothing." He bolts away, his heart pounding like a village drum, his mind racing. He finds Adaeze in an empty classroom, sweeping the floor with an unnatural precision. Dust swirl round her as if obeying her will. Ebuka's voice is desperate, barely a whisper. "Adaeze, you cannot take Uloma. She is the only student who is nice to me, the only one who cares about me here. Take every other person, but leave Uloma." Adaeze coldly replied, "I will take whoever I want. And right now, Uloma is where my interest lies." "I can't allow you to do that," Ebuka said firmly, stepping closer. Adaeze immediately replied, "How dare you speak back to me? Are you forgetting your place? We had an agreement, remember? I can take everyone here except you. We didn't agree except you and Uloma." Ebuka falls to his knees, his glasses forging with unshed tears, his voice breaking as he pleads. Please, Aya, don't hurt Uloma. Adaeze laughed. Who is Aya? Call me Adaeze here, please. She laughs, a sound like breaking glass, and walks away. Her footsteps silent on the concrete floor. Ebuka's chest heaves, his mind a storm of fear and guilt. He races back to Uloma, finding her near the dormitory. Ebuka gripping her hand. Uloma, please, listen to me and do exactly as I say. Do not meet Auntie Adaeze tonight. It's dangerous, very dangerous. Uloma looking scared, her eyes wide. Why? Give me a reason, please. Ebuka replied with his voice trembling. I cannot explain right now, but if you want to leave, do not go to that classroom tonight. Uloma's mouth opens wide. Fear clouds her warm eyes and she nods slowly. Okay, she said. That night, the abandoned classroom is a void of shadows. Adaeze waits, standing strangely still, her eyes glowing like two burning coals in the dark. The clock ticks past 9. Uloma does not appear. Adaeze's face fills with anger, her teeth showing in a snail that reveals Aya's true monster-like form. That boy, Ebuka, Adaeze angrily shouted. The air in the classroom grows heavy, the cobweb trembling as if stirred by an unseen wind. Outside, the forest whispers, its trees swaying in rhythm with Aya's anger. The next morning, the sky is bruised with storm clouds, the air thick with the promise of rain. Ebuka hurries through a deserted corridor, his footsteps echoing on the concrete. Adaeze corners him near the library, her radiant smile gone, her eyes flashing with Aya's true predatory nature. She looms over him. You dare defy me, boy? You kept Uloma from my grabs? You deprived me of my dinner last night, Aya angrily said. Ebuka's heart hammers, but he straightens, defiance sparking in his eyes despite his trembling hands. She's not dinner. She's a human being, Ebuka said. Shut up, replied Adaeze. The others weren't human when you gave them up? What makes Uloma special? Ebuka with his voice shaking. She's not like the others. She's kind. The only one who cares about me. She doesn't deserve this. You can't take her. We had a deal, Ebuka, Adaeze begins. Everyone but you. Uloma is mine now. Convince her to meet me tonight or you will take her place. Ibuka trembles, his glasses slipping as sweat beads on his forehead. Adaeze's face flickers, the hair grows sour. She turns and walks away angrily. Ibuka slumps against the wall, his breath ragged, his mind racing. He thinks of Uloma's smile, her fierce defense in the corridor, the warmth of her hand helping him gather his books. The weight of his part with Aya crushes him, guilt clawing at his heart. Ibuka whispers to himself, I've made a terrible mistake. Ibuka stares for revenge as bets a horror he couldn't control. Aya's hunger grew, her eyes now fixed on Uloma, the one light in Ibuka's dark world. Can he save his only friend? Or will he become the next victim of the monster he invited into Ikemba College? Find out in the concluding parts of The Curse of Aya, where no one is safe.